emcee is also a wonderful singer, so we asked him to sing with us on God Bless America. Dennis Ray.
Our opening selection is God Bless America, certainly one of America's most beloved songs. What you may not know is this year, 2017, is the 100th birthday of God Bless America. Irving Berlin penned this song back in 1917, but did not release it or publish it until 1940, when it was given to Kate Smith, during the time when war was starting up in Europe and America was struggling to get out of the Depression. So God Bless America. We would also like to ask you to sing after we go through it one time. Please stand and join us when I give you the cue. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer.
Some of you accordionists in the audience may remember a piece by Pietro Darrow Sr. called Pietro's Return. It's a very, very popular march, has wonderful bass solos in it and a lovely melody, and it was really very popular at one time, and still today you hear it in various competitions for the accordion. Well, fellow accordionist that you all know, Rossini, who wrote, Jolly Cavallero, among many other pieces, liked it so much that he made a version of it for ensemble orchestra. Then Gallerini came along and decided to make a real orchestral version for accordion orchestra. And that's what we're going to open our program with now. Omaggio a Pietro. suspect there are a few people in this crowd that may have seen Beauty and the Beast many years ago. Well, this year, of course, it's come out in a new form, and both of those times, they've won all kinds of Academy Awards for either the film or the music or the writing or something, and we're playing now a little medley from Beauty and the Beast.
It'll be a few moments for us to rearrange the stage. And while this is going on, I want to be sure to remind you that we have many CDs out in the lobby for sale by many of the artists you've heard during this week, and also by many of the clinicians that did workshops today. So please not forget about that, and we're going to rearrange the stage. And we have the raffle too. We have a very beautiful $350 gig bag with rollers. I would love to get it myself. I've bought some tickets that Nick Ballerini has generously donated to the ATG. So give us a few moments to change the stage, and we have a special treat in store.